gosh, she's got under boob sweatage.
Oh, I was like, I do?
No, I do.
I thought he was being shady too. I was like, how dare you?
I said,
Do not call out your customer.
On that note, hello everyone, and welcome to How May We Service You, the podcast all about our service industry stories and our bar confessionals. Today, of course, my name is Texas De La Rosa, and we have the lovely
Gina Ray.
That's
hey,
right, everybody. And we have these two lovely specimens of men, but we're going to get to them in just a second. But we wanted to, I had a rough, crazy day. I've been running and racing and crazy, so I'm going to need a shot right now. So
Okay,
we
yeah,
should
I'm
just,
down.
we're going to
That's
cheers.
great.
We're going
I
to
love
cheers
this
to
show.
that. We're going to cheers to that. We're going to get things kicked off here. Here's, with a bang. We're going to kick it off with literally a bang. So, is this Dripping Springs?
You tell us.
Ooh. It's Espolone.
It's our shot of choice.
That made my nipples hard and my butthole pucker.
Same.
So, same? Oh my
Same
goodness.
season.
All right, perfect. Well, there you go. You know, it's going to be a good show when. Whew, so now that I feel better, and I do have a little bit, I need to air out my undercarriage because she's hot. Gina, tell us, how was your weekend? What did you do? It's Monday here, y'all, so.
Well, I don't know. Today's just been one of those days, like, I feel like a freaking airhead. So, like, I'm just like, yeah.
Well, you
absolutely.
look beautiful. I love your red lips.
Thank you.
It matches a little red in your outfit.
Yeah, like I color coordinated and everything, like stepping it up because we're on YouTube now. And
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
know.
oh shit, people are gonna see me looking like crazy, you know. So this weekend I painted, I went to a winery, hung out with some friends, went to an Astros game with my best friend.
I
that used
saw
to
those.
work
I was
here.
living vicariously.
Yeah, living my best life.
On the social.
And I've been doing like the peace sign, like the Asian girls lately.
Oh.
Like it's been a thing, and I
It's
know
new.
why they do it. It's cute. Yeah.
It's new.
What have you been doing?
You know, I was just crazy. We had three events this weekend. So me and Macky Ray are just like, where the fuck are we? We had our charity event, which was red hot, which went really well. We raised around $9,000 for our charity, Project Transition. So cheers to us for
Yes.
that. We had that. We had our silent disco party, which was insane. It was insane. It was really a lot of fun. It was crazy to see all the people dancing, but no music playing. It's all here's like dunk, 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 and then like some girl in the background going, "Since you've been gone," or whatever, because whatever they were singing, it was hilarious. Then we had another. What was the other event? Oh, we had the demons
the gulp party.
Gear, uniform, leather pup. Did I say it right?
Yes.
I think I
Yeah,
did.
you got
so we
it.
had that. I was a demon.
You got
I was. Of course, there was a lot of bad boys here. So I was dressed all in black. These things cut out. My goodness. Yeah. So it was wild. I'm still wild. I'm still hot from Saturday.
No, it's hot as fuck today. This cold front that came in.
This cold front. It's
so
Texas.
When you talk in Texas, a cold front, like you start at 110 and you get down to 80, we're like, ooh.
I couldn't even wear.
Winter
I couldn't-
jacket
no.
time.
I don't even want to wear lotion because when I wear lotion on my legs just like slides right off. So I'm just ashy and pissed off at the world. Anyways, yeah, you said you color coordinated. I just smelled the thing on my floor and was like, oh, it smells clean. I'll wear it. Sorry, YouTube. There you go. So that's my weekend in a nutshell. And I'm just going to suck on my drink while we talk about Macky Ray.
Macky, tell us about you.
This lovely nugget of a man right here. He is one of our managers, DJ. He used to bartend. He's amazing. So, Macky, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, what's up? Let's see, I moved here from New Orleans about 5 years ago. Somehow I've bottomed my way to the top and found myself in management here in Oilcan Harry's. Yes, it was a crazy weekend this weekend.
He went from bottom to top.
I bottomed my way to the top.
Wink, wink.
You really
more
did come
you
from the bottom to
know.
the top, right? Yeah.
Sure.
You moved here and all that origin story.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, from Louisiana. Your Louisiana kids came in on Sunday.
They did. I had a
saw
pack
them.
of lesbians. They were fun.
They were so cute. They go, where's Macky? They all drank Bud Light and shots of Crown Hot.
And they must have thought they were still in Lafayette because they were requesting the WAP and the Wobble and all that. I was like, girl, we don't play that here, and I'm not gonna. So
That's too funny. Yeah, they're cute.
These are white girls?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
now,
yes, they were ready.
I would have been crazy
But
with
Maggie,
it.
you used to. No, I've had enough.
That
You
is
know how to
too much.
wop?
I hate that. I hate both those songs.
But you know how to wop and wobble, though,
Is that
right?
the wobble
I don't
wobble?
know
You gotta
what
shake
any
it,
of
shake
that
it. Is
Oh,
that
is
it?
it? Yeah.
Well, we know what wobbles on him. Turn this bitch around. We'll see a wobble wobble.
I could take that song and play it 3 times back to back to back to back, and those people would never even stop. They loved it that much.
That's
they
so
still playing
cute.
it. When I went home 2 months ago, they're still playing it.
It's
at
a
the club.
Southern thing, though. Like,
It
when
is.
it comes on, I'm like, absolutely not. I'll be like, shot, please.
It's tired.
I'm not
it's
doing
tired.
that.
Let it die.
Oh, I thought you were really calling for another shot. I was like, yes. Yes. Anyone out there want to give us a shot? That's perfect.
No, don't do that. None of y'all move.
You should. You should.
Not
Travis.
the 80 of y'all. None of y'all move. Not none of y'all.
There's a cute man up there, and I know we'll talk about him in a minute because he's attached to one of these people over here, so he can bring us a
Gina,
drink.
3 shots. Let's make it a fun Monday.
I know.
Crunk.
We're gonna have a 10-minute show because Texas is gonna pass out. So you're management. You're a bar. You used to bartend. How long have you worked at Oilcan's?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, I still bartend.
Okay. And
Yeah, I was like, you still bartend.
Oh, you do. What day is it? Oh, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. That's right. I never see you because I get in late.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, cool. So you still bartend here, and you DJ obviously with me on Sundays, and we also work together on Tuesdays. And Tuesdays are show tunes night, and that's a great segue into our next guest, Mr. Brian.
That was a good
Hall,
segue.
bitch.
Oh
Brian
my
Hall.
God.
Bam.
Seamless.
She does things better when
Wow,
she's drunk.
Except for I interrupted it. So
I announce
okay,
things
cut that
better.
out and just leave it where Texas
No,
started.
I do things good drunk. So Brian Hall, tell us
Hi
about yourself.
guys. Hi. So I'm Brian Hall. I am a new Austin transplant from New Jersey, and my partner and I, we moved here like 8 months ago. And what brought us out here, my day job, I work with children, and I run a children's gym facility where I teach gymnastics
I
and
love
mommy
you.
and me classes and birthday parties.
That's why
And-
you're so active on the bar. Because I was always like, he's like a little monkey all over. He just bounces around.
I did
that
not
makes
know that.
So
I'm
much.
quite agile because I can do everything that can press a 2-year-old. I'm not like a super gymnast, but like doing a headstand to a
Aw.
2-year-old, they're like, "Oh my God, you're amazing."
That's
And so-
adorable.
I'm not a
That's my
gymnast, I can just
day.
do a headstand. Go.
And then by night, it's performing and nightlife, and I'm an actor and a musical theater guy, and I have started and been lucky enough and fortunate enough to have Show Tunes Tuesdays here at Oilcans with
yeah.
these lovely gentlemen over here,
Yeah.
where we sing and dance and lip sync and just have a gay old time.
It's a lot of fun. You know, I got to say that this is crazy because, you know, a lot of people may not be show tunes people. And I got to say, I was one of those people when
Same.
I did not know anything about it. So I was like, oh, we're doing show tunes on my night. Can I switch nights? Because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. Because I'm more of a horror film, anime, action guy. I may not look it, I know, you know, sitting like
But
a lady.
he's so good at it.
But yeah, you make it so much fun, and you're so captivating
Oh,
with
thank you.
everybody that walks in. I just love the energy, and I gotta say that over the past couple of months with you being here, Tuesdays are so one of my favorite nights to work. Honestly, they really are.
Did you hear that? Tuesdays, 9-ish to
Yeah.
12-ish.
Tuesday nights at Oilcan Harry's, yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
9-ish.
Nine-ish.
always ish.
Well, because you know, show people.
Yeah, nightlife time, you know.
I was late today. I was late. You know, we don't know we're late. We're late. So
They said we can move it to 10 from 10 to 1.
Yeah, we're gonna make it later. We're gonna make it. Or we just make it longer because there's
Yeah.
early for the older people who want to be in bed early, and the late night crowd. I'm here.
I
have
definitely
the
don't-
energy all night long.
Yeah.
I never tire ever.
I
Have
definitely
some of
don't like short things. So longer is better.
But the fun thing here, what I've noticed is like, because coming from like the New York area, everybody knows Broadway. Everybody knows
Yeah.
like, they're in that life all the time, and so here it's rare when you find someone that knows anything, let alone
Yeah.
like I'll play like anything with
Bitch,
Broadway.
hold up.
Anything about Broadway. Whoa, whoa,
Hold
whoa,
up,
whoa.
ignorant
Clarify, clarify.
Classy.
Whoa.
We have
Clarify.
Google. Hold on.
Most,
we have-
most ignorant people.
Right, we just
But it's funny, like outside of like Wicked or like High
No,
School
he's
Musical,
right.
they're like.
He's right, Gene. Because I didn't know shit.
No, we have
Yeah.
Google.
But
We
they
do.
fall in love with it. They fall in love with it. So even though they don't know it, they love it because it's so good and captivating and fun.
I mean,
I know Mary Poppins.
I saw Moulin Rouge.
All right, that was okay.
Moulin
I know
Rouge.
Chicago.
So it's great. Like I'll go around when I play a clip and I'll walk up to random people at the bar, and be like, "Okay, this is from what show?" I just like dead
Do one
stare.
real
They're
quick.
like,
Do
what?
one. Do one. Because you
Okay.
can sing. Okay, go.
Oh yeah, do it.
Do- what- what-
no, he's gonna ask a question to you.
No, it's like if I
give
was
me your
playing
phone,
a
Like, Gina.
video.
Put that phone down.
It's not trivia.
Put your phone down.
No, just
If I was
sing
watching
something.
a clip
Like, name
from, all right, try to remember that kind of September when life was
September.
He didn't say sing, bitch.
You're right.
He said
Is that
who's it
right?
from?
She was right. September the musical. No, just kidding. It's Fantastics, which was one of the longest running shows back in the 60s. Jerry Orbach from Law and Order. Do you remember the original Law and Order?
No.
Jerry Orbach.
Yes.
I don't know pop culture.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think I do know him.
Yes. He also was in Golden Girls. He played B. Arthur's love interest. He was a teacher that was cheating on his wife with her. It was played by two different actors, and one of them was Jerry Orbach, okay? And he was from Fantastics.
He needs to be on Jeopardy, y'all.
It's
I
an
swear.
education.
I know, I'm like-
it's fun, it's
You
gay,
see me,
it's
I'm like-
education.
No, I see him walk up to people and they'll be sitting next to the bar where I'm, you know, and it's cute because we have little candles and shit. It's very intimate. And he'll walk up to him and be like, so and 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 so. Who is this? And they literally will. But the weird thing is, there are some people that do know.
Some
like
people
that guy
know.
that was in here the other day when you were like going off about some. He knew he was wearing a shirt with like what was it? What was it? Was it Grease?
Oh yes, he had a great shirt.
And he had the people whoever was in Greece, Olivia Newton.
Olivia
I know
Newton-John.
Grease.
Yep.
Olivia Newton.
Olivia Newton-John. Like
Newton?
Fig New in the cookie. So Newton-John.
I think Newton-John.
Yes. Olivia Newton-John, yeah.
She's somebody.
And I was so impressed. I was like, oh my God, you actually know what this is, and you're sporting a shirt. And you know, when anyone knows the lyrics when I'm doing anything,
Yeah.
I'm like,
He was
oh my
so
God.
excited. It was cute.
Join
It was like Christmas for you.
It is Christmas. And what I love about that show is it's not my show. It's our show. And
It
that's
is.
the fun
It
thing
is.
about it is I facilitate the fun, but I want it's not like your typical watch the person on stage. That's what's fun, you know?
You even made your own little song up that to like so cute. He put some work into it. He made his own
did.
little song to like sing
Yeah.
like when he opens the show. It's like,
So I another thing I do just for fun, I write a lot of parody songs. I'll write like makeup lyrics or whatever. So I have a Show Tunes intro about what Show Tunes is to the tune of Good Morning Baltimore from Hairspray. It's Show Tunes Tuesday. Let's sing songs and be super gay.
Super gay. Henry Telemez. Super gay.
Super gay. If I was a superhero, my power would be super gayness.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought when you did that the first time, I was like, did he find this from someone? And then I realized you were actually singing it and it was like about you. And I was like, he wrote this.
I know, and I wrote it on the way. So my Tuesday night show, I'm so busy during the week with my job, running a business and all this stuff. So literally a lot of my Tuesday prep comes in the 2-hour window before I get here. And so that song, I'm literally driving home from work going, oh yeah, these words work. And I was like, all right, let me see if I can do it. And so I did it for the first time. And my boyfriend, hi, Travis Levy, was recording it. And then like halfway through, I just blanked. And I walked off the bar, I was like, stop recording, stop recording, stop recording. And everyone was like, no, it's fine. I was like, I literally wrote it 2 hours ago, guys. I just need the words in front of me. They're like, it's okay. And now I know it. And I do the Disney play-by-play song.
Yep.
So like Disney
Yep.
videos, I just sing what's going on in the video. So it's a little different. So like Frozen, Let It Go.
Do you know what one of my
describe
favorite
what else
things
it's
is?
doing.
Off
Tell me.
topic though about Brian.
Is it about me though? It's about me.
It's about
but
you.
It's on topic.
It's
Tell
on
me.
topic, but it's because you're almost, I think, one of the very first people that I've ever met that talks as fast as I do.
You know
Yes.
what? My mom commented on that. She was
I-
like, Texas talks so fast.
I feel like I have to like get so much out and I have like 15 minutes or 10 minutes with my clients or whatever.
Are you from Texas?
I'm from West Texas, yeah.
That blows my mind because like
Yeah.
this is the fast talking. That's the New York stuff.
Well,
where
I
we
think-
came down here and
Well, you ain't gonna keep getting us.
I
like,
know.
you
I'm
talk
just saying.
very
No.
fast
I'm just
in
like
Texas.
it's like it's funny.
He's
I'm like
cra-
I need to like just slow it down a little. Just it's and not in a bad. Just like there's like a loungy
honey,
pace.
no, you don't.
Well,
No,
not
you
with you.
don't.
I go toe to toe. I'm like he
Yeah.
speaks like in,
But
in,
you know
in
what?
1 minute
in
it's
West
47
Texas,
references.
People talk fast in West Texas because when I moved to Alabama for undergrad, I'd be talking and I used to talk so much faster. I talk like this all the time and I'd be
Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da, and they're like, slow
Yeah.
down. I'm like, speed up, bitch. Like, why are you talking so slow? I don't understand.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Keep up.
You
Stay
know-
with my references. Can you get the jokes? Damn.
I always say it's my inner New Yorker because I got shit to do. I got things to do. I got places to be. I got, hurry up, let's go.
Yeah,
Because I'm busy.
exactly.
I was
Yeah.
already done with this conversation 5 minutes ago. Let's go. So, and they're like, what?
Kindred
Bitch, bye.
spirits. Kindred
It's cool,
spirits.
Mackie. I got you.
thanks, G.
Chill out.
Why do I feel
right
like Mackie's
here.
just like, like what was the little character on the Peanuts with like the dirty one?
Oh, that was
That's
a
what-
Pigpen.
Every time
Pigpen
you say
with the
something,
stink
I feel like that we're like, since we're the Southern kids, we're like the dirty ones. We're like the dirt flying around with the
You ain't
little.
gonna keep getting Texas though. I got you. And
Whatever, the boys
No, it's
like
not
okay.
Harry.
that Texas.
Not slams. Don't worry. Yeah,
love it.
my little
I love
pig
it,
pen
dirty.
over here. Yes.
I'm the dirty boy.
In the theater world, Pigpen. So Charlie Brown, they did it's called Dog Sees God, and it's a show. It's a play that takes the Charlie Brown kids as grown-up like high school kids. So like Peppermint Patty and whatever, they're like lipstick lesbians, and then so Pigpen's character grows up and he's like an angry like germaphobe. So he was played by Ian Somerhalder from Vampire Diaries.
I know him, yeah.
So hot.
Yep, he
And
is.
so
Those
Pigpen's
eyes.
like this hot muscle dude that's like, I'm not dirty, and he like obsessively washes his hands because he was teased as a kid for having stink lines all around. So fucked up.
Steak lines. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
eating
what-
Is
steak.
that it right there?
Oh, stank,
Dog Sees
stank,
God, yes.
stank lines. I didn't
Oh,
get
look,
it.
she got the fact checking
Oh
over here.
my
Gina
God.
Ray is like, fact
You
check,
come right
is
on
Brian
time.
lying? This is not
Honey.
a show.
I am.
Guys.
with legs like that, you
Oh,
could walk
you
on
just
this
wanted
show
to wa-
anytime.
Oh my
You just want to
God.
walk by the camera. It's
Yes,
fine.
honey, and keep your
Oh.
ass that way.
Yeah,
Now,
yes,
we want
ass,
to see
ass,
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 out,
ass,
ass
ass.
out. Honey, cheers to you.
Cheers, thank you so
Everybody, this is little
much.
Travis. This is the other half of the Brian Hall.
That's right. Hi.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
clipboard.
Using a clipboard as a.
You saw
He classy. Oh,
I
classy.
know. I said she got to make it work.
We're resourceful. resourceful. We're resourceful, okay?
Where was Tim got
Taking on the world,
make it
baby.
work?
Make it work.
Well, here, you know what? Let's just all take a pause and take another shot.
Okay, great.
Cheers to.
Do you want to smell it? No?
Come on, Dad.
Here's to being productive.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, air quotes.
Air
quotes on that one.
I saw that and realized how big it was the minute I tried to like take it down my throat.
Huh?
That ever happened?
It just slid down naturally.
It did slide down, but it was a bit bigger than what I was expecting. That happens sometimes. That does happen sometimes. Okay, so
Absolutely.
we're gonna move right along.
let's get into-
so
let's get into-
we're gonna get into the good stuff.
Ease on down the road. Let's go.
So we found out who these guys are, where we can find them, of course. So now we're gonna go to our next segment, which is Bar EDU. Which is a segment we like to do where we either tell people what we don't like or what we do like at the bar as far as bartenders go, service industry, things like that. So if you're a patron, what have you. And Gina had a great thing because we've had a couple of bitch fests on the last ones. So we want to turn it up and be a little bit positive. And I actually did go to In the Weeds, which is a Facebook group, and I looked at some good stuff. And I saw some really cool, kind of inspiring and positive things about bartenders and what we do and some servers as well. So so we're going to talk about some good things.
That is
So-
such a good group, the In the Weeds group.
it's in the
so
weeds.
good. It is so good.
If you're in service industry, you have to. It's a closed group.
Yeah.
But check it out because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. We all vent about something in there. So, Gina, what do you have to say about Bar EDU on the good side?
Well, first, In the Weeds, like, I thought I was a shit because you had told me about it, so I typed in, it's like, where do you work? I was like, yeah, fuckers, I'm gonna fucking get on this because I said Oilcan Harry's. They're like, ding, approved. I'm like, yes, you know us, you better.
Yeah.
Like, all the coworkers are on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. For Bar EDU, I'll go with something like super positive. I think one of my favorite things of all time of working at a bar is the friendships. I know it sounds so cheesy,
No.
but our friendships, like
So
we are
true.
real friends because not only are we here at the bar working together and everything else, but like emergency rooms, family deaths. Like at least 3 coworkers I know while we were working found out a family member died. And you know, you immediately let them off, you know, you take care of them at the bar, you send them home, all that kind of stuff. So the family you make, and then also the customers that become close friends and you travel with them and you get to know them as a human. So that's my favorite thing. But on the opposite end, I guess it's we're not toys, and so it's just about slowly getting to know us because there's not always a point where we have time to talk to
Right.
people like that, and I don't think it's meant to always get to know everybody.
Right.
So, but that's my favorite thing about working at the bar, and my advice is just to see us as humans, I guess.
Cool.
On an individual level. So
I
that's
agree,
yeah,
100%.
cool.
So,
Yeah.
Brian, since you're not actually a bartender, but you are in our family because
Yes.
you do work here, what are some of the things that you see that you kind of you want to talk about, maybe positive about
So-
working in a bar?
I have a history in the service industry. I worked out in Fire Island for
Okay.
the past 5 summers, and I was a waiter / bartender at the Island Breeze in Cherry Grove, and it
Very
was
cool.
crazy busy. Like
Wait,
they
did
have,
you know Josh?
Josh.
and
Josh
Sable?
Hart.
No,
Josh
okay,
Hart and
no.
Sable
So
Cities
Josh
before?
Hart and Sable,
Okay.
we have this. So Travis and I have this Fire Island connection to Austin, but we never knew each other. But we all knew of each other.
Interesting.
And so even this past summer, when we knew we were moving into Austin, everyone was like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, Sable's coming up! You have to connect." And just with work, we never made it over to actually say hi.
Right.
And then the second we got down here, we were immediate besties. Like we were just kindred spirits, the love, and the
I
funny.
can definitely see that
It
because
was
y'all have
amazing.
a lot of the same energy.
And it was the best thing. I remember when we first connected with Sable, we had the best time ever. And she was like, you know what? Every single person on Fire Island said I had to find you boys, and not a single person had a negative thing to say. And that's how I knew I was going to love you. And I was like, oh my God, same. Everybody loved Sable, and it was all positive. It's all love. So we had that shared energy. And so we only connected in Austin,
Wow.
never really knowing each other from Fire Island.
That's
Of
crazy.
each other and everything.
So in Fire Island, it's insane. Like your season's crazy, you're busy, you're in the weeds every single fucking day for 4 months. And so what I love the people, and that's similar to here. The customers, I feed off people's energy. I love creating that fun time. So even if it wasn't my table, I sat and talked and made a moment for every single person in that restaurant. And then on the flip side with the workers, I love when you have that, and it doesn't happen all the time. It's really got to be the right kind of people where you're all in it together, where you're not selfish, and when you're in the weeds, it's like, I see he's having a panic attack, so babe, do you want me to run your checks right
Yeah.
now? I'm gonna run those checks for you. Oh, your food's up and you can't do it? I got you, boo. And I love that camaraderie and family where you all get through a crazy night together, and then when it's done, you're all counting your coin and you're like, fuck yeah, we
Yes.
did that.
Yeah.
And then you go out and party and have a great time, you know? And that's what, it's all love, it's all community, it's all positive. That's the best part of it.
I agree. I think that being in the service industry, I think a lot of people really do become family. And you work, and honestly, if you work in a good place, like it's really hard to get on in 4th Street because 4th Street's it's a kind of a staple in the area, and so there's a lot of really good bars in this area. And it's a lot of times you don't get a job here. It's very I guess you kind of have to work your way up a lot.
Yeah.
And so people don't understand that. So when you do work at a place, it's like you're going to work there for a while. So you kind of become a family. So I see that totally.
Yeah.
So
It's great.
When Macky started, we were in that family time where everything was clicking and everything, and me and Macky and Ashton and Joey and Clay, it was so crazy because it would be like that. It'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I can't breathe. And it's like, go to the restroom real quick, we've got you. And and we all had each other's back, and it just makes you like super close and together. And even on the block as a whole, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that was the busiest
I
weekend.
definitely got to say that
Let's go to
even with the
brunch.
block, like
Yeah.
I know the people live at True Lux and the kids over at Halcyon and some people over at Hangar, which are the bars around the area from where Oilcan's is. And I know that we all know each other pretty well. And so when we pop in, it's like sometimes we'll be like in there and we need a shot or something or whatever. And they're like, hey, we got you. We'll get you a drink or whatever. So.
Which is the way it should be in all industries.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to just
Yeah.
be connected to each other and be positive and uplift each other. And when it's not happening,
But isn't
you
it
need to-
weird that it's just usually service that does that? Because if you think about like if you were like in a law office or things like that, no one gives a fuck about anybody. They're just like whatever. I'm not saying lawyers or whatever in particular. If you're a lawyer, sorry, but I'm just saying, But I mean, no one really gives a shit. They're just like in my cubicle, they do their shit and then they just get out of there.
Yeah.
They go home, and we all kind of like we'll get off work and go drink together and go eat breakfast,
Yeah.
and and then we're like the next morning we wake up and we're like, what are you doing? Let's go lay out, or something ridiculous. So it is very much like a family.
Yeah,
So.
service industry is very like humbling,
Mm-hmm.
because there is that time where you're like, fuck, I've got to go plunge the bathroom. And it's like, I don't do that. No, actually you do. And we're going to
Yeah.
go in there together at the end of the night, and you become close to somebody because it's something you may have never done,
Yeah.
but you're going in there to the bathroom and you don't know how you're going to come out.
I mean,
On the flip side,
Honey.
maybe you go to plunge the bathroom and you find all these things on the floor that maybe you just take home and it's fine. So like, there's pros and cons. Like you cleaned up puke, but then you went home with some extras.
She's-
Like I'm just.
She snorted something in that
I
bathroom.
don't know what you're
That's what
talking. I don't know. Maybe money, like $20 is on the ground, and you're like, that was next to the puke, and I'll dry it off, and I just got myself a tip for.
The most money I've ever found on the ground here was $100, and I literally I was walking by and I was dragging the trash, and I was like, because fake hundreds and something like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait. I'm like,
Did you have one of those pins like handy to see if it was like a real one?
no. I
Oh, look, you
straight
look
up-
around, is there like a
no,
fishing line on it?
I straight up put it in my
Someone's gonna pull it?
pocket, and I was like, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna look at it later, and I was like, I
That's
was like,
amazing.
I was like, y'all want to go eat breakfast? I was like, I got it.
See, and then she gave it back to her family. She found the
Aw.
money and she said, "Fam, Denny's is on me."
Absolutely.
Wow.
Okay,
That-
you can
that's
get the
great.
Hungry Man plate. Amazing.
Do and a little segue into Macky's, what his story is. One of my favorite things with Macky on Tuesdays is we've had a couple of Tuesdays where we've gotten to work and we're a little bit kind of spicy from the weekend. And and I say spicy. So I'm like, bitch, you want some Pizza
I was
Hut?
like, Texas is a dick.
No, I said Pizza Hut, and his eyes lift up, and I go, what do you like? 'Cause I'm like, I'll eat all pizza, all of it. You can put cardboard on it, I'll eat it. And he was like, meat lovers, and I said, you would. But we did, we got our pizza. And now we have Pizza Hut Tuesdays. And we love it. You want to share?
I
You want-
absolutely
Do you
want
want some
to share. Don't tell my
pizza?
boyfriend, but yes, I want to share.
We should have, if you're out there, come
I love carbs,
Come
babe,
eat some
I'm
pizza with
sorry.
us. Come eat pizza. Inez Escamilla at Ignite Fitness, my gym, it's fat-free.
No, it isn't. What's your bar, EDU?
My positive one?
Yes.
No, you can say whatever you want, Macky. You run this shit. You tell us what you want to say.
With that ass, you can do whatever you want, baby.
Okay.
Sorry.
This one's more specific. So I also hire and run the dancers here. I had some dumbass dancer come to my bar on Friday afternoon, trying to clown, getting a job, then got fucked up and got in an argument with me over a beer that he owed me for. Girl, bye.
What? So what happened? So he ordered a drink from you, and then what happened?
Yes, girl. He was ordering drinks, and then he just got obnoxious and charged my phone and let me look at it. And charged my phone, and let me look at it, and then at the end of the night, anyway, I gave him his bill, and he was like, "No, somebody else bought that." Blah blah. I'm like, "That's
No,
this
they
is
didn't.
how you go
Yeah.
Ooh, did it just go? Oh, did it just died?
How you go apply to a job and then get loaded and then fight with the person that's gonna hire you?
Wow.
Over a beer.
Yeah.
You remember that guy, the dancer that we hired, and he fell in the trash can?
Yes, girl.
And I was like, "Oh, Mackie!" I was like, "Mackie!" And he's like, "Dude, you
He
gotta
fell
go."
in a trash can.
Girl, she was rolling.
Was it by the dancer box?
It was
It was
when we
right
put
at
a
the
dancer
front
right in the
door.
front.
Oh, no.
And I was at station 1, and I'm just watching because Mackie knows I'm eagle eye on the dancers. Like, you don't play me.
'Cause
Don't
you're looking
be-
at those dicks.
Don't stand over my door. No, I only can see shins because
Oh.
I'm short. And I'm like, shin, I don't like you. You're ashy. No, too much oil. I said, you can't wear those dress shoes on the bar because of the slip stuff. And so I'm just watching. I'm like, I don't like him.
Do you want him in those? What is it? The shoes for cruise? You want him in those like non-slip
He
skid
had
shoes?
church shoes on, okay? You know who I'm talking about, too.
I do church
Wait,
shoes.
what are
Okay.
church shoes?
He just missed the edge of the box, fell in the trash can, and rolled down the little stairs.
No, that's not what happened.
No?
He was
Total
playing on
trash.
that edge of glory the whole time, and you were you're like, Gina, leave him alone. He's new, and I'm like, mm-hmm. And then I watch him, and it's me and Steve and all my friends right there, and we're like, and I'm like, get Mackie.
So he just did he tumble like turtle? Like was he in like legs out and arm out?
Yeah.
Or was he like
No,
face
he
forward?
was in it. He was like
Like he was in it. Wow.
He was in it.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, y'all saw that yoga.
That's a very ungraceful way to get out of
Yeah.
something,
Oh,
by the way.
that's
Not that I've been in a trash can, I haven't, but I did see a man fall in a manhole one time. Yes, I did. They were right over here in front of Trulux. They were
I was
doing.
like, what party was that?
It was like, trust me, honey. No, this is a funny story. This guy and I were walking, and I won't. His name was JF. I'll just say that, JF. You can look him up one day.
Just fucking.
Anyways, he was looking at this guy and turned around and was like, "Oh, baby," like whatever. And me and my friend Lupe were walking. We were going to go to Lanai's. The bar used to be open, and he slipped and missed some sort of barrier and landed in a manhole. And he was turtled in it. And you know when you're laughing so hard you can't, like, you lose all strength? So Lupe is running around in a circle because he just can't help. He's laughing so hard. I'm trying to pull this guy out of the manhole. I get him out, and he's got a perfect black ring all around his body from where the hole was. He was in the hole. And I'm trying to clean him at Lanai, dying laughing. And I'm like, this motherfucker. And the guy that he was like oogling got so embarrassed and did this and just like walked across to 4th Street. So, bitch, watch out for manholes and they will get you.
So true. So true.
Well, speaking of manholes, the thing that made me happy.
What's that? I was like, what's that segue? Who are you?
Like, where
Are you
the
throwing
fuck are we
that
going?
to
I'm
me?
like,
I don't
trying to
know.
follow. I'm like, where are we going?
I was
Look at
thinking
that.
so
Manholes,
hard
manholes.
on how to segue into that, and I just said manholes. They make me happy.
Speaking of manholes, we have a question.
But I didn't get to talk about
About
my
what?
party.
Oh,
you.
okay, yeah. No,
Okay.
wait, we gotta do.
Cut
Oh my
me
God, I
off.
love your shirt. You're
Oh my-
so cute.
Oh, hold on. Before we go anywhere, can we talk about this?
Yeah. What?
The crop tops.
Her crop top.
Oh, I see her belly button every weekend.
I know.
Every
She's
week,
always
so.
in something fabulous.
It's a crop top every single time I've seen
Every
it.
single time.
How many do you have?
I don't think he has clothes that fit.
So I was describing our closet at home. My boyfriend and I have an entire rack of just crop tops.
and they're all smalls.
all small. Then just like tank top, skank tank things. Then
All
there's a whole,
smalls.
Then there's a whole section that's like costumey for the days you're really feeling
And those
whimsical.
baby shorts.
And then booty shorts is a whole. We have 3 drawers of those. And then our underwear drawer explodes because my boyfriend has a underwear addiction. And so we literally have a drawer of thongs, a drawer of jocks, a drawer of briefs. It's a lot. It's
Are
a
they
lot.
color coordinated?
No.
Why do I feel like they are? in
No,
your
they're
house?
not. They're not. They're just by genre.
Genre,
if
oh.
you will.
Oh.
But it's so funny. I'll go home and I'll open the mailbox and there'll be another fucking package from Aussie Bum, and I walk upstairs. I go, "What the fuck did you order?" And he's like, "They're so cute. You'll love them."
And he goes,
and then
I'm
they
gonna,
are, and I say,
I'm gonna
"It's okay."
try it
Y'all
on.
share all of it?
So okay, ready? Gay relationships. Date somebody that's your size.
Gil and I do.
Everything
Gil
that
is
we
the same
own
way
is
in our
interchangeable, except his waist is a little smaller, so some cute pants I can't wear. But
that's horrible. 'Cause
we share everything.
I can't share anything.
Everything.
With
Can't share shit. Like, all the dudes I date, Justin, like, they're
No.
little athletic and everything. I'm like, yeah, boo, can I use your socks? Like, that's all I got.
that's cute though.
Okay,
Get
yeah,
those
sure.
knee-high socks.
I gave all my old mediums and smalls to my guy because he can fit in them all. So now I'm seeing him. I'm like, that looks great on you.
Oh,
It used to look great on
He's
me.
your guy now, so he's.
He's my boyfriend. Yes,
Oh,
he is.
we're past boo.
oh.
Yeah, we're past
This is
boo.
unfolding every week.
I know. It's just getting more and more.
Texas
Anyway,
is
heard
off
it
the
here
market.
first.
You've heard it here first.
She's off the market.
You're on
Anyways.
How May
In the
I
midst
service
of all this
you.
craziness,
I mean, we.
she found love.
in the midst of all
How
the nuts.
may we service you.
I serviced a lot of things. Anyways, so we're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Speaking of servicing people, that's what made me happy. So
Hilarious.
No, honestly, one of my favorite things about being a bartender and being in service is actually getting to hang out with really cool people and like running into people and meeting people and talking to them about all their crazy stuff. And when they sit at the bar for a long time, like for happy hours, like I work on Sunday happy hours, and I had a couple in yesterday, and they were just so cool. And I didn't ask a lot about where they were from or what they did for a living, but they were just, paying and tipping out and tipping really well and just being really cool. And then there was this guy that came over and he was kind of like being obnoxious, and they were like, ugh, I hate him. And what she was like, here's like, she was like, I told her why I didn't like him. Let me tell you why I didn't like him. So he comes into the bar, he's very needy, and he's one of those needy customers that comes in, and he was like, I need you to do this, charge my phone, blah, blah, blah. Same, charge the phone, fuck off, charge your own phone. Anyways, so he's being needy, and he comes in, and his tab was $85, I think the last time, or $95 the last time, and it's always like he racks up drinks because he acts like he's like Daddy Warbucks.
Wait, is this the same guy?
Different guy. No, different
like,
guy. I know, different guy.
Okay.
But he tips like $6, $7. He'll tip more than the other guy, but not enough. I'm like, that's not enough, baby. But he's needy, and so he was sitting, and I'm like, oh shit. And all he drinks is beer, but he'll buy drinks for other people, and he'll be like, I want to buy that guy a shot. And I'm like, bitch, you're broke. You can't buy that guy anybody, nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't buy nobody nothing. Just tip me better. Anyways, so they were like laughing about it, and the girl goes, she goes, I work in service too. She goes, he drinks Miller Lite, that's all he drinks. I go, yeah. She goes, you should have a hot six-pack of Miller Lights and put it by the bar and just give him hot beers and say, I'm really sorry, I don't have any cold ones. She goes, and that'll get rid of him. Then he'll go to another bar. And I was like, I love you. Where do you work? She goes, I work at a bar. And I was like, oh my God. And so then segue. So that was one of my favorite things is meeting cool people. So she goes, we started talking about the podcast, what we do. And so I can't say where she works or her name or what's going on, but I do have a story.
Wait, that was a really good segue. Bitch, you're getting good.
I'm so good. High five. Yay. It's because I'm drunk. So anyways, I'm going to take a sip. Hold on one second. Everyone take a sip.
Okay, great.
Which question?
She didn't have one yet.
Oh, I have one.
No, not yet. We're not doing that. We're on to Texas tea first. Then questions.
The tea.
The
tea.
It's segued. Segued.
Okay, go.
There we go.
Got it.
So the segue,
Allegedly.
we're doing Texas tea now. This is where we talk about all the crazy stories and crazy shit we deal with. And this lady had one of the craziest stories I've ever heard of. So she's a manager in a bar in a luxury hotel downtown. That's all I can say. So she had a lady that worked for her named Gary, we'll say. It was a man's name. I'm not going to say the real name, but it was Gary. So Gary walks in as she's hired. She's a new hire, and she comes in. And this place, they have uniforms where they have to wear a uniform to work.
Gross.
So I know, right?
No thanks.
So she has a uniform. So what happens is Gary comes in and is filling out her paperwork, and she sits down, and there's a room of all new hires. And she said she was running late because it was raining and this and that. So she was like kind of disheveled when she walked in. They just handed her her paperwork and then they kind of walked off. Well, the next thing you know, I know it got dark, right? So anyways, the lights. Anyways, sorry guys. So next thing you know, she's like, Gary, can you bring me your paperwork? And she goes, I can't get up. And we'll say Lisa. Lisa was her name. Lisa goes, Gary, why can't you get up? And she goes, I can't get up. Can you come get it? And she was like, yeah. And she's thinking, did she shit herself?
I know, I'm so excited for where this is going.
Did she do something? Did she have her period? What happened? Something happened. She's like, and so she walks over and she goes, okay, Gary, why can't you get up? And she goes, well, I don't have any pants on. And she goes, excuse me? And she looks down under the table, and the lady had taken her pants off because they were wet, because it was raining and she had walked in. So she took her pants off and she put them on the chair beside her, I guess, to dry. Yes. So I was like, well, did Gary have underwear on?
Good question.
Because I was like, was she just freeballing it? Was she Porky Pigging it? Was there vagina everywhere, or was
Is that
it
what you
just
call it, Porky Pigging?
Yeah.
Petunia pig. Petunia
It's like
pig.
a shirt,
The
no
lady
pants.
pig was
It's a shirt, no
Petunia.
pants. Anyways, so Daffy Ducking it, whatever.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
know.
go.
Y'all, I'm a god.
Donald.
So she goes, yes. She goes, she didn't have underwear on, but there were thongs. And I was like, how old was this woman? And she was like, well over 50. And I just kind of was shocked. I was like, okay, so I was like, what did you do? And you know, the thing is, they couldn't even write her up. They couldn't fire her. They wrote her up. They wrote her up for sexual harassment because she was naked in front of a bunch of people. And so, but she didn't get fired for
She had to register as a sex
4
offender.
months. She didn't get fired from that place. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Can y'all
What was the
imagine?
place?
What would y'all have done?
Nothing.
Nobody saw her take her pants off?
I guess not.
Where, and
No, I would have
why?
made her get up, get on the bar, have my cell phone flashlight, put on Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody," and make her perform, and just like make a moment out of it. You know,
Yes,
I
you
would
would've.
just ask if
That's
she
the
wanted
Fire
her shit
Island
in a
in me.
dryer.
That's your gift.
You would have gave her your tube top off your shirt and just
Making
and just
lemonade out
let
of
her
lemons,
wear
you
it as a skirt. Bless her heart. So, anyways, yeah, Gary, she did get let go eventually, or she quit because she did some other crazy shit. But this is the kind of funny shit I love working with people because they've told me some crazy stories, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So that was kind of one of my Texas tea stories. So not my story,
Crazy.
but Lisa's story. So we'll just go with that.
Lisa,
so, Lisa,
Gary,
thank you.
we love you.
You're anonymous, Lisa. But anyways, Macky, what is one of your crazy stories? I mean, we already heard about the guy falling in the trash can, which is epic, by the way, because I would have loved. Did he finish the shift?
No, Matt
No,
told him
he
to
was-
go home.
His face was all.
Ooh,
She was
Do
having
that
a
one more
good old
time.
night.
What was
she
it?
was on them bath salts.
Yeah, she was,
Was she from Florida?
probably. I don't
Probably.
know. He was
Sorry,
way- he was
sorry,
way-
Florida.
Macky, talk about Sundays when we used to switch shifts. Talk about that.
Well, speaking of Sundays, one of the craziest things I had here was the girl that favored the pregnancy test at my bar.
Oh shit! You've
Oh,
talked about
no.
this, and guys, this has not come out yet on the YouTubes because why? He's been on this show 3 times, and this is 3 times the charms, bitch. Yes, we've had some issues.
So we're familiar with this story. So
I
go.
have, but tell
It's a
the
good story. Go.
It's a
Oh no,
good-
just working, drinking, having a good time. Some girls there, and they're talking. And I can tell something's wrong. And before I know it, somebody comes in with a little bag, gives it, and takes off running. And her friend's like, "Yeah, it's just been a rough day. That's why we're drinking here." My friend, she's going to take her pregnancy test. Real
She
quick.
was drinking
What?
while she's taking a pregnancy test. I mean, did it say you're drunk, bitch? Do this again.
I don't know. I don't know if I got busy or what happened, but I never found out the answer. So.
I would have stopped what I was doing and be like, "Where's the pregnancy test girl? Pregnancy test girl?
On the mic.
Anybody? Anybody?"
But that is one of the hardest things about bartending. You'll see the beginning of the story,
And
or you'll
no-
see the end, and it gets busy, and you're like, "Fuck," and you're like, "Yeah, vodka soda," and you're like, "Yes, yes."
Trying to watch.
Like trying to see what's going on.
I have
You're like,
shushed
"Shit."
someone before. I've shushed. Shh. Hold on. I need to find out what's happening over here. I'll be with you in a minute.
Another one.
They're open. Next window. I want a next window sign so bad. Even if it's just me at the bar. I was gonna say, just wait at that side.
Go to
'cause
the
I'll-
Do
store.
like my nephew.
I'm
He goes, "No,
done."
thank you." My sister would be like, "You know, what should you be doing?" And you need to. And he's like, "No, thank you." And it's like, can you actually get mad at somebody for being polite? No. So
Maybe I shouldn't shush them. Maybe I should just say, "No, thank you," and then put a next window sign.
I
Next
want a
window.
mojito. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Exactly.
Well,
I'm not muddling shit
Unless
for you.
Macky is there and he needs me to make that mojito, I'm making it Macky.
I hope that if she's pregnant, I hope everything, or if she had the baby, I hope everything worked out for her.
Good luck.
Oh, I hope so. Fetal alcohol syndrome's real.
I mean, I'm telling you, she's gonna have a preemie.
That's a Jaeger baby.
She's gonna have a preemie. So, anywho, sorry kids.
Sorry.
Anyways, to all the
Not
preemies out
funny.
there. All right, Brian Hall. What's one of the crazy things? Because you worked in Fire Island.
Oh God,
I mean, I'm
Fire
sure.
Island crazy.
I mean,
Oh,
I've never been.
God.
I've never been, but I've heard stories.
Let's see. I've had people that have been so fucked up that they've passed out in the bathroom with the door locked, where we've had to literally take the bolts off the door
Oh.
to make sure that they weren't dead.
That's awful.
We had. And so Fire
Happened.
Island is predominantly gay, and then straight people go, and we love them, the allies. It's all wonderful, but
My
sometimes
parents are straight.
Sometimes mine too. Oh my God! See, they keep making gay babies. Thank you. But they go out there and they just go fucking wild, and they overstep and they just do too much. So there was definitely a time where at my restaurant we looked over at this couple at the bar, and the man put the lady on the bar and just started performing.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
So so if you don't know what that means, he was eating her Vagina.
her puss, just like right on the bar. And so
Vagina.
like literally we're all in the back like watching this cracking up, and we're all going like rock, paper, scissors, who's the one that's gonna have to go up and go, excuse me, sir, can you eat her pussy?
You rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, we were
Who's
like,
going to go over there? A
no,
scissor?
so I was like, it
doesn't work. It
can you
hurts.
just like take this like pussy
We don't
eating
serve
to the
oysters here.
boardwalk or like fine? You can't do that here. If you were two guys sucking dick, I'd be like, it's fine. But the cunnilingus needs to go.
If you want a clam bake, go down the street.
Like I've
Y'all
seen,
are so
like,
fucking hateful.
It's so wild. It's just so wild. I've seen so much nudity. I've seen so much craziness. I've seen so many fights that bust out like lesbians. Ooh, the lesbians.
They'll hit you
So
with
my
a-
restaurant's
the
right
lesbians
at the
can fucking fight.
on the docks. So at the end of the night, when the last ferries are happening and all these fucked up people are leaving, we have a ringside seat to all of the show. Ooh. And so I, being the peace-loving person I am, I always try to break up these fights before they happen.
You're so small, though.
But sometimes it's too late, and I have seen women who run. You was looking at my bitch, and like literally punch some bitch in the face, and I'm like,
And they met earlier.
But
They
this
met
is
earlier in the
thing.
night.
The
Oh my
lesbians,
God.
they go forward when they're fighting. The gay boys, they be going back, like,
Oh
don't
my
hit me,
God.
don't hit me. The lesbians, they go in.
hard.
and
They go hard.
in.
They push
the gay
people
boys
in
be
the
like,
bay where we've seen
In the
people-
water?
We've seen people get taken off in handcuffs because the cops are
Oh my.
the cops are wonderful on Fire Island, and they truly protect the workers and who's out there. And everyone gets crazy, they're right there. So many times people are taken off in cuffs and they are just belligerent and crazy and can't hold their liquor and starting fights. The best is when it's a straight person. Then when they get blackout drunk, they become faggot this, faggot that, and you're like, bitch,
You're on a gay
in our
island.
house. Exactly, and that's what I love about that island. It's like, it's the one place that I've been where you feel we are the majority, and the script is flipped, and you just feel totally
Empowered.
empowered, and
Yeah.
protected. And the second someone steps out of line,
I
everyone
wanna
goes,
go. I want to
"Yeah!"
go there. Has anyone been to Fire Island out there in the crowd? Anybody? Hands? I mean, obviously you came from there.
obviously.
Anyone else? No.
But even different
Yeah,
than like
I have.
P-Town.
I
P-Town
wanna
is
go.
The rest
similar.
of them are bartenders and servicing, and you're like, nah, bitch, we're working.
Yeah, exactly. We can't get off. Can you give us a vacation?
I can't see anybody right
Fire
now.
Island's
Yeah.
cool. They come to Austin, so
But it's
no.
so nice. Like there's other gay places that aren't like 100% gay like this.
Yeah.
For me, it was like a second coming out. I got out there when I was in my late 20s. I didn't even know what it was, and I had lived in that area. And I was working down in Key West in a musical, and a coworker of mine was like, "You need to go to Fire Island."
Plugs herself.
And
I
the
love it.
first year, they were doing singing waiters, like the whatever. It was so stupid. So I auditioned. I had never been a waiter. I lied. I was like, "Yes, I've been serving for 20 years," and got the job. And fell in love with it, and it was like a second coming out because it's 100% gay. It's this utopian society of like all colors, all walks of life. It's gay, it's lesbian, it's old, it's young, it's all body types. People are just so unapologetically themselves, and you could just strut down in a caftan.
Does Ina Garten live out there? Barefoot Contessa?
Wanda Sykes,
Okay. 'Cause I was
similar
like,
lesbian but doesn't cook.
no, that's not a lesbian. She just
She has a lot of gay
She's in the
friends.
Hamptons. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I watch her cooking show, and I always thought she was in Fire Island.
I've had
She-
Wanda
she
Sykes.
always has gay guys on her show.
Raven Simone has been out there. Alan Cumming, Cher, Debbie Reynolds.
Oh, I love Debbie Reynolds.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
She waved to me on the boardwalk. I was like, I love you, and you're gonna die in 2
That's
years.
amazing. That's like
no,
legend
The
right there.
experiences you can have out there, like serving, like Peter Page from Queer as Folk. I had him at a table, and I was like trying so hard not to actively blow him while I asked if he wanted French fries. I did a good job.
Were
I
you,
just
were
got
you
his
just
order.
putting on chapstick like this?
It's like, Emmett, you're flaming and I love you.
The
You
whole
made me- It's
time.
okay to be gay. Seriously, it's just a beautiful place. And when straight people act up, you have that power to go, bitch, you're gone. And they're on the next boat in handcuffs. It's great.
Oh, I love it.
Locking up the straights.
Go to Fire Island.
So go to Fire Island and
Handcuffs.
get some crazy straight person kicked out.
Well, that's crazy. Well, I love it. Mackie, you talked about yours, and God, did I talk about mine? Shit, I'm drunk now. I don't even know what I said.
You
You had
talked
some
about
wild shit. Yeah.
yours,
No,
yeah.
no, that was the story with the go-go boy in the trash
Thanks,
can.
Brian. Yeah, no, I didn't talk about my crazy.
No, you did.
Did
you
I?
did. You absolutely did.
All right, anyone in the
drunk,
crowd
y'all.
who
Who
remembers?
knows?
What did
It's
you?
Gina's turn.
It's
Next,
my turn.
Next question.
Well,
I don't know.
Thank
Gina
you.
really wants to get this question.
Oh, with no pants. The
the
lesbian
no
pants.
pants.
The no
yes,
pants.
Thank you, Travis.
Yes, thank you for
50-year-old,
tracking
no
right
It's been a long
here.
day, guys. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I'm
It's
I'm
okay.
now warm and fuzzy, and I love listening to y'all. That's awesome.
So me and Brian, we were at the bar. And
I just met you.
I know, right? But we were at the bar together. Just a
Oh,
second ago.
earlier.
Yeah,
You mean-
it's just like right
Oh
there.
my God, she's literally talking about me. I thought it was another Brian. I was making a joke. Just kidding. It's me.
Oh, like
God,
your
I thought
song.
somebody-
Were you
It's
drunk
me.
too?
brought to you by Deep Eddy.
We might be
I'm the
wasted.
only sober
By
bitch
the
on the
way,
couch.
we might be
No,
wasted.
I'm here with you, Macky. I actually have to go to the restroom, but
Who
it's
are you?
fine.
Same. I'm
We
dying
have
right
some
now.
time.
We're holding out for the hour because
I
we
have
love
Red Bull.
you.
I
Okay.
have Red Bull.
Judy.
Oh, the question.
Where
Yes.
am I?
So back to this. So we're sitting at the bar, and
We
one of my
are.
friends is visiting, and we had dinner.
Henry.
Henry,
I'm
yes.
remembering.
Hello. And I hope you're openly gay, because now everybody knows you. And you're from Laredo. Yes, go.
She has to quit a job now. Damn. Sorry, girl.
So we're sitting at the bar, and we're like, no, send a question. And he's like, I don't know what to ask. And we start talking, and on and on and on. And he's like, why aren't all the drink recipes at every bar the same? And we just start going in.
Yeah.
And basically, like, the water in a city can make a drink different. What is it? The different kind of.
The attitude I have when I pour it can make a
Thank
difference.
you. How much you're tipping?
I was going technical.
How much
yes.
you're tipping me could make your drink really better, or it could make it taste like shit.
If you stare at me too long and tell me
Yeah.
to make it strong.
You might get a warm Miller Lite.
But just like culturally, like wherever you are, like people, like the communities and the bars that you're in, like a Cosmo is made a certain way here, and everyone's like, this is the fucking best Cosmo. And then when you have a Cosmo in another place, you're like, this is fucking piss water. But
And
that's
I hate
what they're
when
used
people
to.
order LTIs. I'm like, what the fuck is an LTI?
You mean LIT?
A Long
Don't give me an
Island
don't give me an
Iced-
acronym.
LIT.
I'm busy.
Not a long T Island. And
Oh,
Long
LIT.
Island.
See, I don't
What-
even
what
know
did
the
you- what did
fucking
you say?
acronym. When
An
people say that, I'm like,
LIT.
do you want a Long Island
My
iced
boyfriend's
tea?
from Long Islands. Okay, he's from Massapequa. We love their iced
See,
teas.
I'm a
They're
bad
very strong.
bartender. I'm
They're-
like,
they're
an
gonna fuck shit
LTI.
up. Yeah,
You have it. I'll be like, bitch, you have a UTI? What? I'm sorry.
No,
you need
cranberry
water.
juice.
Cranberry
you
juice.
need water, bitch.
Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice
But
for
yeah,
UTI.
And not our cranberry juice, because ours all sugar. So you need the real shit. Go to,
Ocean spray.
go to Whole Foods and fuck off.
in the Whole Foods. But like all the recipes are not the same, basically because like we're humans.
But also, I think we were also talking about like when you walk, like the stupid fucking names for drinks, where you just assume like everyone knows whatever
A
the fuck this
purple
drink
gecko.
is. Exactly.
Go.
Do you have a
when-
purple
when someone
gecko?
comes-
It's like what the fuck's
Or
the
they
name?
come in and
You
they
just
want
say
like
it.
I want a purple black band Nazi whatever shot, and I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
A
Or like,
Russian bitch, a black
and they're like, oh,
bitch.
they're
I'm
like, it has
bitch, what'd you call
Jägermeister.
me?
This. No, that's too much for Hollywood.
The first time somebody ordered a black bitch, they were like, yeah, can I have a black bitch? I'm like, why'd you call me a bitch?
I'd be like,
Like,
I'm right here, bitch.
She's like, you got it.
it's like a vodka soda.
Or when someone says they want
I
something,
mean, a vodka Coke. See, I'm a bad bartender.
it's a vodka Coke.
Shut up.
It's a vodka. Do you? Right.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what a vodka bitch is a vodka Coke? A skinny black bitch is a vodka
Is a
diet.
diet, yeah.
But when someone says they want something strong and sweet, I go, I'm here.
When they say they want a skinny black
do.
bitch, I said wrong bar.
What is that? I missed
So
it.
when they say somebody's like, I want a skinny black bitch, I'm like, wrong bar.
Hey,
Honey, we thick up in here. We
Wrong
thick.
bar. I'm thick.
Yes, bitch.
Like that.
Yes, and fucking yes.
I
Yeah,
need a
cheer
thick
for that.
bitch.
Yes, fucking body positivity. Fuck your stupid social norms. We're
Hey.
all gorgeous.
And
Own it,
fuck
live it,
body
love it.
positivity. This
Hey.
been me since day one.
I say body positive. I say Pizza Tuesday. Fuck all y'all.
Fuck yes.
So
I
fuck
I say
all y'all.
Taco
Carbs,
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday,
Pizza
Whiskey
Tuesday.
Wednesday,
Boom.
Tequila Thursday, that
Chili's
don't rhyme,
Friday.
All right. So
Fat Girl Friday,
Bottomless chips and
we
salsa.
got to keep it going. We got
Sorry,
some,
we're
some
getting-
Sit
minutes.
Down
We're getting
Saturday.
hungry. Sit down on
Okay.
what? Yes.
So your question, do we answer it?
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Because I have some questions too.
Moving right along.
I have one. I know, right?
Yay.
Girl, this
Keep it musical.
this is a great podcast.
time you.
This is a hot ass mess. Okay, so, all right. So I have a
Y'all
question
are
here.
sober on the
I'm gonna-
last one.
All right, so I have a question here from at 16 bits of Austin Austin, awesome. Sorry, 16 bits of Austin. If you have no training or if only you know the basics, is it worth applying for a bartender roles or learn the job, or is it better to just learn on the job?
Pay for school.
See, I'm the
Oh my
opposite.
God.
I feel like the bartending school shit is a if you can
No,
get
it is.
Oh
Yeah.
my
if you
God.
Total scam.
We all went like this when she said that.
yeah.
If someone
no.
comes in that says, "I went to bartender you" or whatever they
Yeah.
call it,
No, that's
Well,
bullshit.
me and Macky were sitting at the bar, and this young kid, you know, as soon as I say it, you're gonna know, but this young kid was like, yeah, I'm
Lisa,
thinking about going.
Gary.
Yeah, Lisa and Gary were sitting at the bar, and he was like, yeah, I'm so thinking about going to bartending school. And me and Macky were like,
This is your school.
Yeah, no.
And you're lucky
don't.
to get a job in a
Do
bar.
not pay somebody $1,500 to teach you to pour a
They're
drink.
gonna learn you. Oh my Lord, I am from the South. Bitch, please. Oh my.
Bless her heart.
West
Bless
Texas,
her
baby.
heart.
I'm gonna have a drink for that one. Oh my Lanta.
That'll help. Get it, girl.
Yeah, that's gonna get it all together.
That's gonna.
Oh, I'm
that-
getting a leg cramp.
That's gonna make me speak better. Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm embarrassed, but don't cut it. I love it.
We'll edit it in post.
No,
No, we won't.
edit.
It's all
There's no
in.
editing in
It's
this
no editing.
shit.
This is it. Stream of consciousness.
This is raw.
Oh, speaking of no edits, our podcast is now available.
On
Yes,
YouTube.
on YouTube.
We have 2 episodes out. We just dropped the 2nd episode today.
Just an hour ago.
With the Scots. That's right, Scott Hill and Scott Maggie. So guys, check it out at howmayweserviceyou.com. How May We Service You on YouTube. Check us out on all of our We're gonna have an Instagram page pretty
Right
soon.
here.
Right there. We'll put it here. Someone will put it here. Someone does that. We actually do edit a little bit. But yeah, so look at Connect 4. So no school, we get that. So yes, learn on the job, guys.
Yeah, it's like if you're
learn
looking at, you get
on
like
the
a
job.
bar back job or you're a server, and then one day you're like, hey, can I just kind of
do
train?
not-
You're gonna start at the bottom most of the time.
Yeah.
Don't pay for that
Literally.
school. It will be embarrassing. And how many of you have worked in a bar or a restaurant where someone had said that they went to school to do that, and that resume got thrown in the trash?
Yes.
Literally, I've worked in bars where I worked at a bar, and the guy that my manager read it, and he was like, the guy was so excited. He was like, I went to bartender school, and he was like, ugh, and he like rolled his eyes in the trash. It's literally not worth it, guys. Literally, get a bartender book, read it, learn some cocktails, but then go to work at a restaurant or somewhere, and learn on your own.
Yeah.
On your own.
So how did everybody here start working in service industry? Just quick origin story, nothing long.
Okay, I'll start origin story. I like to drink. My dad worked for Budweiser, and my sister was a liquor rep for a while, and so I learned a lot of cocktails from them actually. And I started bartending when I was 18 and 19, I think. No, not 19. I was 19, and I learned from a bartender. He actually put me under his wing, and he taught me all the things he knew and all his shots, and that's how it happened. And then as I progressed and moved around, and I was working in different cities, I learned from other bartenders, and literally that's how I learned. And now, 23 years later in service industry, I'm still here. So that's pretty much how I
She's
did it.
still here.
She's still here.
From Follies. That's a Sondheim
Mine's pretty
musical.
much the same. I started in a small bar in Lafayette, Louisiana. Learned from one of my best friends.
In the country.
Yeah, where they all talk like that over there. Yeah, and
Do they learn you?
yeah,
Do
they
learn
learned
you
me
things?
real good. And then just going from New Orleans to Houston to Dallas, and when I was younger, I would learn from a bartender, and then now, 17 years later, I'm training fucking bitches, and it's just been
It's great.
It's just been amazing.
And for me, I was in my late 20s. It was Key West to Fire Island. I lied my ass off to say that I deserved this job. I had never served in my life, even as a working
Sing?
actor.
Did you sing your way?
I had never been a waiter as an actor, which was shocking. I did other things.
Was your manager gay? The guy that was hiring you?
No, it was this douchebag straight guy. If you're watching, go fuck yourself. I can't stand him. I love the
Girl,
place,
she's still
hate the
bitter.
guy.
You're fucking
She's
still
so
angry
hot.
about
For someone so positive.
He is a miserable man.
Debbie Reynolds, he's singing and shit. And then you
Thank
go
you.
fuck yourself.
So I lied.
He turned into Patti LuPone.
I was a singing waiter, and then through that, I was shitting myself because I was so like, oh my god, I've never done this. Within 2 weeks, I ran shit. I was so good at it, just with my personality, and I loved it. And then I got to learn bartending, and I would like bartend all these like special parties and stuff like that. And that's what it was. It was just like opportunity that was handed to me, and I said yes. I ran with it, and it's been great because now I'm a part of the nightlife wherever I go, and it's fucking wonderful.
I love it.
I was hired by Joey. I was playing around, hanging out with all my friends. Fucking Joey. I was playing around with my friends, and I was like, I want to bartend. And I was working my day job, and Joey calls me up, and he's like, you've got 3 hours to get your TABC, bitch. And hangs up the phone, and I'm like, what does that mean? And I started shot girling, and
Yeah, shot girl.
all in the boobies, and the gay guys love the shots at the boobs, and I bar backed a little bit, and I started bartending, and at the time we had a list, like it was like 5 pages long of all the drinks that the bar had, and you couldn't bring it into work, and you just kind of memorized it. And I learned on demand, and then I moved up.
That's the best way.
I moved up, did the weekends, then became like the highest ringing bartender here.
Oh my
and
god, no
stuff
big
like
deal,
nothing
humble
big
brag.
deal.
Yes, she's amazing.
I beat all those bitches during Pride.
Yes.
Fuck you, like that.
Can we bring back shots in the titties with her?
I mean, I think.
Absolutely not.
Are you sure? How many
No.
shots can you fit in there? I feel like what, 7 test tubes? I'd be like, yas, yas,
For
yas,
the
yas.
record-
Why am I just picturing like what are those ice sculpture things where you like take the shot out of the boobies?
Exactly. Can you be my shot?
Y'all, my boobs aren't that big. Okay, one.
Right,
They are.
Show Tunes Tuesdays with a side of Gina's tits. I think that would be
Between Legina's
Set it
titties
off.
and Mackie's ass, that's half the show. That's half the show.
The Ray
right
Ray.
there.
Lorray, all the
Lorray,
way.
girl.
All the way. Mackie's middle name is Ray. Mine is. We have a thing that we do.
damn Ray Square. Let's get dirty.
Oh my goodness, I love dirty.
But yeah, so origin stories. And we've all worked here, not worked here, work here. Work
Yep.
here, not
Yep.
worked here, worked here. Your turn's coming up, boo.
Yay.
Okay.
I knew.
He's ready.
He is.
So
you have a
eager.
ways to go.
We're gonna end it really. We're gonna end it on one last thing. What's your favorite drink or shot, Legina? Drink or shot? How about we do a drink and a shot? Because what's your favorite? Because people are asking, what are your favorite drinks? What are your favorite shots to take? What do you take on the reg? Me, tequila, vodka soda.
Okay,
That's what I
thank
drink.
you. Okay. Just vodka in a cup and a water bottle.
She's easy. She wants
Oh.
it neat, like neat meaning
Yeah.
hot.
No, they're not sponsoring shit. I ain't say nothing no
No,
more. I'm tired of
but
this.
Tito's may
I'm
sponsor
tired
us.
of this.
Tito's sponsor
But,
us.
okay.
Austin
Dripping
Born.
Springs, you can sponsor us. Hi guys, how are you?
But shout out to Tito's for sponsoring the
Or
2000
Dripping Springs.
for
Or
sponsoring the 2016 Gay Softball World Series. But like
that
I'm
was
up.
that was years ago. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
but I'm up for anything. Like loyalty is low.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll drink it all.
So true. My shot of choice is anything that's in Gina's cleavage. Typically, Espolon, a little tequila shot, and if it's a drink, I like a good Tito's Red Bull. Tito's Red Bull, just to
He
keep
does
my,
drink Tito's Red Bull,
keep
yes.
my tired ass awake because I'm always
Because
going.
you need all the energy, right?
Yeah.
He seems so energetic. You seem like again, I think we bond over that because you are just so high energy. And I think that when I drink Red Bull, like the other night, I was literally drinking Red Bull. I drink because when we're making drinks, we'll kind of pour it in, and then I have like half of. I drink probably 5 Red Bulls.
And then our hearts are like,
My
are we gonna
coworker was
die?
like, "Why are you so fucking happy and jumping around?" And I was like, "Oh, I drank like 7 Red Bulls, and I was running in my bar, just running
Big up
around."
to Red Bull. This is actually orange
So-
Red Bull in this cup.
So
That's
Red
what we need
Bull,
the Red Bull shot, girl.
So
We
Red
need
Bull,
yes.
Red Bull.
Yes.
If you want to sponsor us, we love you.
Do it.
I will be loyal to you.
All the
Your
colors.
lime is the shit.
I'll suck your
the
dick.
orange is amazing. The coconut, great.
Coconut's so good.
Coconut
The
berry,
coconut.
it's so good.
I didn't know it was
good.
blue.
And I love it's blue. I love that it's
Mackie's
blue.
like, y'all are idiots.
Blue's my favorite color. Okay. Mackie, what do you drink, baby? I know what you drink, but tell them.
My cocktail is Deep Eddy Lemon with half lemon, half 7, and of course my shot is Rumble Mints because if you don't black out, it's not really fun.
Oh, we're just messing with little Mac. We're wasted, so we're
Yeah, I'm the sober bitch.
He's so sober.
He's
And
fun to touch. My bad.
He is so fun to touch, y'all. Come see him. All right. So we talked about what we like to drink. Guys, again, we thank you guys for
And
being
girls,
here.
thank
we
you so
have
much.
also, we want to talk about also real fast. We have some people in the crowd that are here for game night. Yes. Do we have Dylan and do we have Holly out there? Dylan and
I
Holly?
saw her somewhere.
Anybody? I saw Holly running around. So guys, we have a game night here every Monday now. Starting off, this is kind of the soft open. Tonight is the what is today? The 22nd. So next Monday, right after the show, we're going to start having a game night. So we're going to have Mackie, talk to him about that. Tell him a little bit what's going on.
It's actually not next Monday. It'll be the following.
I lied.
We will do it every other Monday until it catches on. Basically, they will have trivia, and they'll go from 9 to 10. During trivia, there will be a sign-up. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll have we'll have a tournament. So
Cool.
Tournament meaning what? Tournament for what?
Oh, a video
Gamers.
game tournament.
So
Whether it be
we have video games. We have, I always say we have the Twitch, but it's the Nintendo
Switch?
Switch.
The Switch.
Switch, bitch.
No,
the
you-
switch.
But we'll have
Switch, bitch. Yeah,
It's a Switch. It's
yeah.
a Switch. I don't know. I said, hey, the kids are playing the
Katy
Twitch
Perry,
these days.
Switch.
Oh, that's a thing. I don't know. So, but yeah, we have the Nintendo Switches. Switches? Is it Switches?
We'll
or
have- we'll have
Switches.
mini
We have dirty
platforms.
is it like
Switches.
geese or goose? I don't know what's happening. Geeses?
Mario Kart. Is that I don't know.
You're embarrassing
They
West
play
Texas.
games.
Sonic
I'm-
the Hedgehog right here.
Oh my God.
I'm showing my age. Damn it. Okay. Well, anyways, come here on Monday nights. Check that out. Also, come see us for our next episode. Here coming up very, very soon, too. We'll be playing our episodes before we do them. So this cutting again. There we
Yep,
go.
I got you.
You got-
So in a couple weeks, we're going to start doing the viewing party here at 7 for the episodes that we've been recording, and we're going to watch them, and we're going to comment because we have a lot to say about how much we fucked up doing this.
Girl, let me tell
and
you.
how we're finally getting to the point we can record it. So
Yes, we have a lot to say.
Allegedly. Let's see if this one works.
No, Macky, I think I want Macky on the show for that because it's just gonna be me and Gina on the show, and we're gonna talk about all the shit we've dealt with over the 5 episodes that didn't actually get aired, that were
the
just
stuff
filmed.
we forgotten to plug in, the
God.
stuff that just disappeared, and
The lights that
everything.
didn't work. I almost got someone fired. I'm kidding, I didn't, but I almost did. Anyways, no, I didn't. Anyways, so
He isn't here, is he?
I wanted to cut her. I wanted to drop a fucking house on that man. Anyways, wicked, drop a house on a man. So yes, so come see us on Monday nights. Guys, thank you so much for out there in the crowd. Thank you, Travis, for our shots. We love you.
Yes, Travis.
And again, check out our episodes. We have 2 episodes right now on YouTube. How may we service you? Go check them out. Like, subscribe, and guys, follow all of our social medias because they're going to be right here, or they'll already be there because we already did that. Because my editor may have already put those in.
He's probably like, fuck y'all. Like,
he's like, you're an idiot. But
last
whatever.
episode we were like,
Is it here? Is it here? Is it
Here.
there?
I don't know where it's
Like-
at. I think it's right here. I think it's right here, or it's right there.
Perfect.
Anyways, yeah, right there. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, my name is Texas. We have Gina and the lovely Brian
Thank
and
you,
Macky.
guys.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next Monday on...
how may we service you?
How may we
Yes, so
service
You
you?
got that.
Yes.
I got you, boo.
I'm
Thank
wasted.
you. Bye.
Good night and goodbye.